to Investing and Trading Live. Josh Lilquist is with us, president of Online Trading Academy here in Denver. My name is Scott Watley, and we are glad you are with us. And hey, mark it down every Friday, noon to 1, right here on KLZ 560. Josh will be with us, and we will be trying to help you out with your financial futures. Future, I should say. See, I'm already thinking about futures and stocks here,
Hey, there
Josh.
you
All
go.
right. All right, let's talk just a little bit about some of the reasons your students are interested in investing. I mean, is it really just all about the money? I mean, what do people say when they walk in this class and you get to meet them the first time?
Yeah, I actually ask that question when people come in. If I'm teaching it, I'll ask it during the class, but I always like to come in before the class and say, "What brought you in?" And two things they cannot say: it's to make money and to learn, right?
Hmm.
Because you have to have a real reason on why you want to do anything in life. Because if you don't have a real reason, you're not going to be driven to actually try to accomplish that goal. So I
Sure.
always try to ask people, what brought you in? And I mean, I get a lot of different comments there. Some of them, some people will say, you know what, I have a 401k or an IRA and I have a money manager and they don't call me. I don't know what's going on with it. And I just want to know more about what I can do with my retirement accounts so I can retire and live how I want to choose. So that's, some people want that. Some people just want to have a better conversation with their broker. If they do actually get a call from their broker, which quite frankly is maybe once a year,
Right.
which is pretty sad, but they want to know what they're talking about. So to have a better conversation about their retirement accounts, we're seeing a lot of people that want to be able to leave a legacy for their family. That's kind of
Hmm.
been a real big topic, especially this last year and a half or so. That's been what's on people's mind, is being able to leave money for other people, but not necessarily money. People want to leave the skills of trading and investing as well. So people actually say, "Hey, I want to get my kids involved in the financial markets, so I want to learn about it. I want to be able to have my kids learn about it, so they can really build a future that has more than one generation." So I think that's been a lot of the comments I've been getting there. Obviously, people want to have multiple income strategies because some people just don't have enough to build wealth. We've been seeing a lot of people come to these investing classes that have, several $100,000, a few $1 million accounts, and they feel they don't have enough money to live because it's not getting cheaper. I mean, what does $1 million do these days, Scott? Not
Mm.
much.
I know. Yeah.
If you're a person, if maybe let's just say someone has $1 million and they made $100,000 over their career every year, they're gonna either have to live that same lifestyle, or why would they want to downgrade? So you need to have more than $1 million, 2 million, three, four, five, who knows how much. It depends on what type of lifestyle you want. So people want to be able to have the choice, which is one of those three C's, to live the life that they choose. So those are some
Hmm.
of the things that I hear anyway from people come to these free investing classes by texting the word investing to the number 210 210. That's what they tell me when they come to these classes.
Right. And then maybe after they come to the class and everything, do they walk up and go, "Wow, I am so surprised to learn this," or to learn several things probably, but what are a few things that they're just maybe just like, "Man, I had no idea."
Well, a lot of it is right now because the market's going down, people feel like, oh, my money is just disappearing. And we talk about that. That's a big topic in these classes because it's not disappearing. It's going to people that are shorting the market. As I mentioned in the first segment, that's a concept or technique to profit as markets go down. So that when I talk about that, sometimes people look at me like I have two heads. How do you profit as markets go down? Well, there's actually a strategy for that. And that's what the institutions are doing. That's what the banks are doing. These strategies that they do are available to us. The only thing different is they've been educated on how to do that. That's why Online Trading Academy, that's a big topic for Online Trading Academy students at these free investing classes here in Denver, is learning the techniques and strategies to profit in all market conditions, whether they go up, whether they go down, or even if they go sideways. So that's some of the big, I call it a aha moment.
Hmm.
um, there's a lot of aha moments on retirement accounts. People don't really know about the fees. I think I talked about last week that we have a four-letter F word in the financial industry, and it's fees. So that can actually wipe out sometimes 50% of somebody's retirement account over a course of their lifetime just in fees. So a lot of people think, well, hey, I'm okay paying a 1% fee or 2% fee. That will add up over a course of a lifetime. Think of the
Yeah.
compounding interest that you do not get from that. So it's lost money. So those are some of the big aha moments that we see as far as all market condition strategies, up or down, but also retirement account strategies where it doesn't matter which way the market goes, and then having the opportunity to actually manage those is another one. People don't know you can manage your 401ks, your IRAs. I mean, quite frankly, people already are through their broker. They
Hmm.
just don't know it. So those are some of the big aha moments that I see that come to these free classes.
Right. And, you know, I think we mentioned this last week as well, but I mean, over these last couple of years, man, it just felt like we've all lost control of everything. I mean, you know, you wake up every day, you don't even know what's going on with just the COVID thing and then, you know, the businesses closing and all that. And so many people thought they would have jobs forever at places, found out all of a sudden they didn't have a job. And I know just over the years of working with Online Trading Academy, there were some people that really wanted to come there about just taking control of their life and you know making that their job.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually having a conversation this morning with somebody that was just in the investing class, and their goal was to have a full time income stream from the market because they were getting close to retirement, but they they sold a business and they didn't want to go work for somebody. They wanted to be able to do the fun things that they wanted to do, but they still needed some extra income. They still had a gap essentially, and that's what most people have is they have a gap to what they need to create. So an income stream or income strategy is what they're looking for. So they wanted to use the market as that potential main source. So we talked about some strategies that are designed for that, and but yeah, a lot of people want to be able to have this as their main income stream. By the way, I mentioned we have these investing classes. They can just people that want to come learn about these different strategies and techniques about the financial markets. Whether you have or a goal of maybe using a strategy for with the financial markets as income, or maybe you want to manage or protect your retirement accounts, just text the word investing to the number 210 for 2 tickets for an investing class locally. We have these during the week. We also have them on the weekends. You can also go online to the website and register there. You can just go to investwithota.com and get 2 free tickets there as well.
And you know, you mentioned, you know, growing money is great, but protecting it too. And the, there's a strategy for all of that, right?
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up because that is a huge topic these days for people that are coming in. I didn't mention that earlier, but people that have accounts, there are ways to protect that because if you can't protect what you have in your accounts, you're never going to grow them because you lose time for one. So, for an example, and if an investor loses 50% of their account, so say an investor has $100,000, it goes down 50%, which has happened, you know, several times, and they're down to 50 grand. They need a 100% rate of return to get back to where they were originally at.
Hmm.
So why let that happen to you? And so there's strategies that act like an insurance policy for your accounts. And options is that strategy that a lot of people use to essentially insure their portfolios. So if someone has a 401k or an IRA and they're concerned or really more worried about having money in there because markets are down 18%, I said with the S&P 500, the Nasdaq. I mean, most people are tech heavy in the Nasdaq. That's down 29% roughly on the year. So
Right.
that's a lot of money people are losing. If you're tech heavy in your accounts, and you down 29%, that's $29,000 on $100,000. If someone has $1 million, they lost $290,000 just this year. Now I don't know your world, but I think 290,000. I think that's an okay amount of money. But to lose that, think about that for a second. So
Yeah.
there are strategies that are designed to protect those retirement accounts. And that's a big topic in these investing classes. So if you want to learn those strategies, text the word investing right now to the number 210. Text the word investing to the number 210-210 for 2 free tickets for this investing class locally to learn how to protect those retirement accounts.
And Josh, it's got to be a great feeling for you in the years you've been doing this with Online Trading Academy to see people come in for one of these classes, and then maybe over the months and even a few years, see where they are. And you know, we said this last week, and I want to make sure we mention this week, folks. There's not a guarantee in this world on anything, and Josh will be the first to tell you that as well. But I promise you, where there's no guarantee is where you don't have a good strategy and patented methods to help you. So, once again, absolutely free, couple of hours, invest in yourself. Start there, and if take that time. Hey, bring your spouse, as Josh says, so everybody can get on the same page, understand. And you know what? If you're in my age range here in these mid 60s now, hey, we're probably going to be a little bit more focused about this because, Josh, the last 60 seconds here, but retirement is scary right now for a lot of people.
It is. You know, that's why taking action is what you need to do right now. People are settling. People are settling to just let things work out. Oh, I'll just let it work out. Well, no decision, no action will never change anything. Come to a community. We actually have a community of like-minded people at Online Trading Academy, whether people that have wealth accounts or trading accounts. It's a community to learn how to do that, but not to do that alone, to do that with other like-minded people.
Absolutely. Well, Josh, as always, our time goes too quickly, but we'll look forward to our show next Friday here at noon on KLZ. Sir, thank you very much.
It's a good time. I'll see you next week.
All right. That's Josh Lilquist, president of Online Trading Academy here in Denver. You've been listening to Investing and Trading Live. Check out the website, investwithota.com, but more importantly, text the word investing to 210-210. Get your 2 free tickets now. Thank you for being with us. My name is Scott Watley. Have a great rest of your day.